please stand for the academic procession, if you are able.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name's Sam Ricketts, and I'm the very proud Pro-Vice-Chancellor Indigenous here at Macquarie University. Distinguished guests and graduates, I'd like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country. Uncle Chris.
Thank you. Budji Mulinul, everyone. Good morning. Nalawa, welcome. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. We begin today by acknowledging that we meet here at Wallamata, the place of the snapperfish and ancestral homeland of the Wallametical clan. I'd like to pay my respects to our elders, those who have gone before us. I'd also like to thank the university for their acknowledgement and the invitation to come and do the acknowledgement of country with you. For me, the acknowledgement of country is one of those very beautiful gestures we do in Australia. It's a sweet way of paying respects to Aboriginal people, but it also affirms us as a nation that cares about truth and supports the pursuit of justice. So thank you. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman from the neighbouring Burrabrongal clan. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now, that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects. And I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People then cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they have done here at Wallamata for the past 20,000 years. So please consider, this is not an ideal yet to be achieved or some lofty vision. This was normal life for us and for the longest time, and not that long ago either. So there's no real good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yanul.
Thank you, Chris. I'm pleased to introduce Chancellor of Macquarie University, Dr. Martin Parkinson, AC.
Thank you, Chris, for that warm and thoughtful acknowledgement or your welcome of country. It's a great honour that Chris and his family does us by participating in our graduations. So on behalf of everyone here, I'd like to thank you yet again. Acknowledging country in the form that we've just heard is a reminder of the long history of the land on which we meet, of its custodians, the Darug people, and of the charge they've given us to use this land well for teaching, learning and discovery. So let me add my acknowledgement. Biawi, Wujari, Wallamutaga, Yurian, Darug, Nurian. I speak well of the Wallamatagal people of the Darug Nation. Niaya Yurabiarang Gi Nurian, the people who belong to this country. Beawu Gulbanga Ganuligang Yura Guragal Yagu. I pay my respects to elders past and present. Yunamawu Gulbanga Darug Yura Bujari Gumarwa. I walk with and pay my respect to the Darug people. And let me start today by welcoming each and every one of you to the Wallamatagal campus of Macquarie University. Most importantly though, I want to offer a warm welcome and hearty congratulations to our graduates, meeting today on this magnificent occasion of celebration. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires determination and perseverance, hard work and a dedication to purpose. And each and every one of you here should feel very proud of your accomplishments. I can assure you that the university is very proud of all that you have achieved. Many of you are fortunate enough to be here today in the company of family and friends. For others, the distance may have been too hard or the circumstances didn't allow. But for all of you, even in the most challenging moments of your study, these people, your family, your friends, your community, will have made things easier for you. So to all the family and friends of our graduates, I would really like to express a deep welcome on behalf of the university community. We often have small children and even a few babies in these events, and I want everyone to know that we regard that as an especially enjoyable part of this celebration. I also want you to know that we don't expect small children and babies to stay still or remain quiet through the graduation. This is a celebration for all of the family and friends, and it's enhanced by the presence of children. The only thing I'd say to the parents is that if your children are going to run around, the only obligation is that you pick up an enrolment form on the way out, because they're our next generation of graduates. So, please. To our graduating students, the support you've received is a reminder that while all of our individual efforts are very important, much of what we achieve in our lives will happen because we support one another, because we work together, because we live together as a community. And that's been true through human history, as Chris has just illustrated. In short, one of the things that makes us different, I think, is that we truly are stronger together. So it's important to maintain a commitment to mutual support, especially in times of great turbulence. Every generation thinks that the times they live in are particularly complex, but there's no doubt in my mind that today we are confronting a remarkably complex environment, the most challenging in 3/4 of a century. It's an environment shaped by geopolitical tension, by mass migration, by active efforts to undermine social cohesion, by rapid and disruptive technological change, and threats to the global commons like climate change. How we as individuals, communities and countries navigate these challenges will be central to our shared prospects for peace and prosperity, no matter where we live, no matter what country in which we live. So to our graduates, I hope that your education experience has strengthened your sense of importance in working together for the betterment of our communities, our nations and our world. As you go out into that world, as graduates of Macquarie University, your lives are going to be impacted. They're going to get very busy with the minutiae of life. And by minutiae, I don't mean it's unimportant. It's actually the things that drive us each and every day. Your families, your relationships, your jobs, your friendship groups, and so on. But I'd urge you, as you go through life, to keep an eye on the following issues. Ask yourself, how can I help? How can I contribute to navigating through times of great turbulence? Whether it's in my family or in my community, in my state, in my nation, or for some of us, on the world stage. What is my responsibility as a graduate and scholar to contribute to a better world? How can we all engage in dialogue as members of the Australian community, or as members of communities of other countries, or as members of the global community? Respectful engagement and constructive dialogue, not taking entrenched positions and refusing to listen to others, are central to solving the big problems that we face. So I'd urge you all to draw on the skills and experiences that you've gained here at Macquarie and throughout your entire education journey to participate fully in those discussions. We must all be willing to share our skills, our knowledge, and to bring our expertise to the table. We must also be prepared to continue to intellectually grow, to be good listeners, to learn from others, and to respect a diversity of views. So I'd encourage you to remain curious, to be a lifelong learner. After all, as Mark Twain said, and I quote, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbour, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Or as I'd put it, in short, be optimistic, seek challenges, take calculated risks, and have a lot of fun along the way. Accept that there'll be differences of opinion, that's inevitable, even amongst people who share similar motivations. Difference of opinion does not make the other person a bad person. That's being lost in our society. Acknowledge that, commit yourself to working for the overall good. To do that, though, you need strength. And as great African-American writer and Nobel Prize winner Toni Morrison told another university gathering in 1996, and I quote, "Service to the individual, to the government, to the world requires unwavering commitment to intellectual freedom, to virtues already being debased by apathy or mindless rage, virtues of integrity, honour, faith, selflessness and courage." These were wonderful words to live by in 1996, and they're even more important now, almost 3 decades later. Soon, it's going to be my honour to confer your degrees and to welcome you to the ranks of the Macquarie University alumni. But before I do that, it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Simon Hahn. Simon has a rich history of driving educational innovation and transformation. He's successfully led and commercialised technology-driven learning solutions across universities, professional membership bodies and corporate education. As a Group Executive, Education and Marketing at Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand, Simon oversees a diverse portfolio including attracting people to the profession, the flagship CA program, CPD and its marketing. His leadership in education is characterised by a commitment to future-proofing his members through continuous capability development and innovative learning pathways. Beyond that executive role, Simon contributes to the education sector through various board positions. He's a non-executive director at the Law Institute of Victoria. He's chair of the Future Learning Advisory Group at Melbourne Business School. He's deputy chair of the Global IFAC Education Panel. In short, in all of these areas, he's demonstrating his ongoing dedication to shaping the future of education. I'd now like you to join me in inviting Simon Hahn to deliver the occasional address for this graduating ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor. I'd like to acknowledge the Chancellor, the members of the faculty, staff and distinguished guests and graduates and their families and friends that are here today. I wish to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that Macquarie University is situated on, the Wallumbungatl people of the Darug Nation, whose cultures and customs have endured and continue to endure the land since Dreamtime. I'd also like to acknowledge my colleagues from Chartered Accountants Australia and New Zealand and Renee and Jill sitting in the front row. Look, it's an absolute privilege to have the opportunity to speak to you on what is a really special and memorable day for you and your families. If you'll indulge me, I'd like to share my professional career journey and 3 reflections on what has served me really well and which may guide you as you embark on your careers. I'd like to say that I can cast my mind back with some clarity as to when I was in your position, but that was 33 years ago, and it's a bit hazy if I'm honest. My wife would say the greatest achievement at university was meeting her in O Week of my first year, and the family we have and the relationship we have as a result of that meeting. But I studied law and commerce at Melbourne University. I did do the accounting double major in my commerce degree, so affinity with what you're all studying and graduating from today. My dream job when I graduated was to be a sort of a high-powered corporate lawyer. This was back in the days of a television show called LA Law, which will mean nothing to most of you, but it was sort of the incarnation before Suits. So if you picture Suits, I wanted to be Harvey. You know, it was I graduated in the early 90s during the recession, and you know it was a tough time to get a job. Some of the economic challenges at that time, you know, there was significant unemployment. It was sitting up around 11%, youth unemployment at around 30%. Really high interest rates, so they'd come down from their sort of high of 17 to 18%. Down to sort of 12% when I graduated, but you know clearly that had a big impact on affordability of housing and debt. And there are a lot of business closures and corporate failures. From a social challenge perspective, there was a lot of poverty and homelessness. There was a mental health crisis as a result of the anxiety that the recession caused. A big focus on Indigenous land rights. 1992 was the year the Mabo High Court ruled in Mabo, which was a landmark case for Indigenous people. And from a gender equality perspective, the pay equity and leadership representation of women was certainly far worse than what it was today. So it wasn't a great time to start your career and find your first professional job. And look, I had thoroughly enjoyed myself at university, so my marks weren't great, and I was trying to get into a pretty tight employment market. So instead of my dream job starting as an M&A lawyer at a big international firm, I took a job at a country law firm, and now as it turned out, that was a fantastic opportunity. I got much greater variety of work than what my counterparts did in the cities. I got a lot of exposure to doing court appearance work that I wouldn't have got if I'd taken a job in the city. So thoroughly enjoyed that. It really built my confidence around constructing and presenting persuasive arguments, around storytelling and quick thinking on my feet. And after 2 years' experience at the country law firm, I was able to parlay that into getting a job as a commercial solicitor at a national law firm, where I built up my understanding of the business and commercial world. Now, as many of you are now commencing your professional careers, you're entering into different challenges than the one that I stared into, but significant nonetheless. You know, we've got the significant cost of living and inflation impacting housing affordability and energy costs. We've got trade and economic security with the world being blown up by tariffs being imposed across the world. From a social perspective, we have declining trust in institutions. We've got significant environmental concerns as we look to transition to net zero emissions and the reforms that requires. The impact of AI, which I think is generally very exciting, but it is changing the way we work and the types of jobs that we do. And you've got global tensions with active conflicts and rising tensions across the world. So not easy. If you started your career in 2008, that would have been during the global financial crisis, and so that was essentially a meltdown of economic markets and stock markets and reduction in wealth across the world. And if you'd started in 2020, you would have been starting your career in the middle of an unprecedented global pandemic. So not looking to kill the vibe here, but the reflection I'd like to share is that there'll always be challenging economic and social issue settings. But you will find a way to overcome these and navigate successful and rewarding careers. So don't be intimidated or defeatist about the challenges that confront you. Be optimistic. The investment in your education here at Macquarie has set you up to succeed, notwithstanding any challenges of the day. So after 5 years as a commercial solicitor, I left the safety of a legal career and founded a startup edtech business called A-Frame. This was back in 2000. Business sort of targeted that sort of transition from traditional classroom to online learning in the corporate education market. To do this, I raised $500,000 of seed capital from high net worth individuals. But this was a huge risk at a time when I was in a fairly safe career path to probably becoming a partner at a law firm. Entrepreneurialism wasn't as well regarded at that time as what it is now. It was a bit of a dirty word to be an entrepreneur. I do recall at the time my mother-in-law made a comment, My daughter married a lawyer, not an entrepreneur. But that was the dot-com era, and I was determined to cash in and saw an emerging opportunity. And we sold the business 7 years later to an ASX-listed company called Selmat. And that was a really tough, but without doubt the most rewarding chapter of my professional career. I learnt so much, particularly about myself and the importance of resilience and accountability. I remained with Selmat as CEO of that business, grew it into the largest sort of online learning business in Australia at the time. And I gained a whole new set of skills and experiences from working in the machinery and sophistication of a listed company and as a member of an executive team. And it formed the basis of the skills and experience that saw me become the CEO of Deakin Co, which is the commercial education arm of Deakin University, and then into my current role as Group Executive for Education and Marketing at Chartered Accountants. So my second reflection is to remain open to considering opportunities, even if they take you in a direction that you never contemplated. Follow what interests you, ideally what you're passionate about, and be prepared to take a calculated risk and back yourself in. That might be anything from a change of industry to working overseas. For me, I never anticipated that I would end up in my position, that it would lead to the incredibly rewarding career I would have. And my third and final reflection is be authentic and value your integrity and reputation above all else. As you embark on your careers, remember that your authenticity is what will guide you for a successful and fulfilling career. In a world that often pressures us to conform, staying true to your values and beliefs will reward you. Authenticity is the foundation of meaningful relationships, both personal and professional, because people are naturally driven to people that are authentic. So when you embrace who you truly are, and you'll cultivate confidence, you'll earn trust, and inspire others to do the same. And success will come in many forms, but true fulfilment will come when your achievements align with your principles. And my greatest piece of advice to finish on is to guard your integrity and reputation with the utmost care. Your reputation is built over years, but can be damaged in a moment, and in any career, trust is the most valuable currency that you have. Make choices that reflect honesty, fairness, and respect for others, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. Let your integrity guide you. It will earn you not only professional respect, but also great personal well-being. So I will finalise by congratulating you on all the hard work and dedication that has brought you to this point in time. Please do celebrate, as the Chancellor said, with your friends and family that have supported you to get to this place, and embrace the possibilities of a career as a Macquarie graduate. And I hope to see many of you very, very soon as aspiring chartered accountants. Thank you.
Thanks, Simon, for sharing that history with us and those insights. And I'd really echo a couple of those. Your point about taking opportunities when they come, even if they take you away from the pathway you thought you're on. It's always been a mantra of mine that if you pursue things in which you're interested and passionate about, you're likely to do them far better than the things that other people expect you to do. And that's how you actually create a reputation. But a reputation requires lots of bricks to be put in place over many years, and it only takes one moment of driving a bulldozer through it. So how you act when you are interacting with others, you really need to be driven by that sense that I will act towards others the way in which I hope they will act towards me. And if you do, you will be treating others with fairness, you'll be treating them with integrity, and you'll be authentic, and you'll be doing it whether others are watching or not. So Simon, I think they were great messages to leave with our entire group here today. So thank you again. Now, as Chancellor of Macquarie Uni, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for awards. So I'm now going to call on our Pro Vice-Chancellor Indigenous and Acting Registrar Sam Ricketts to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for these awards.
Chancellor, I certify that all the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Chancellor, I admit each and every one of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations. You've done very well. Yes, that's exactly right. For those of you who can't see, there's lots of thumbs up in the front row here.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Macquarie Business School. I now call on Professor Rahat Munir, Head of Department of Accounting and Corporate Governance for the Macquarie Business School, to present the graduates. Professor Munir.
Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from Macquarie Business School, one of the top business schools in Australia and in the world. We represent the modern version of long history of this university, of teaching next generation of leaders in the field of economics, finance, actuarial sciences, business analytics, marketing, management, and accounting. Our school prides itself on a simple and singular focus, you to the power of us. Graduates before us sitting here are mostly from accounting discipline. And before I call your name, let me take a moment to reassure you about your careers ahead of you. Here's the most important point I have to relay. You are going to shine and succeed in your career, in short run or in long term, in small goals or in large goals. You have spent your time here learning to change the world through education, learning new and contemporary skills to solve complex problems, think critically, meeting deadlines, just to name a few. I strongly believe you are inspired and prepared for the tasks and the career that lies ahead of you. Hence, I share with pride and the accomplishments of our graduating students with you all, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, in-laws, spouses, partners, school friends, work friends, best friends, and so many others. They are here today to witness this graduating ceremony. And I'm very confident that each of the graduating students sitting in front of us today would be shining, and few of them would be politicians, CEOs of the future, CFOs of the future, parliamentarians, academics, leaders in not-for-profit organizations, and so on. So I leave just one message with you all when you leave this university. And since you're finishing your graduate degree or undergrad program, come back here for the postgraduate degree in accounting, finance, or any business. And the only one question I would say is you should respond to all the time, how will I serve? How will I serve this nation? And how will I serve the society? So Chancellor, I'm proud to present you the graduates from Macquarie Business School, whom you have admitted to the degrees and diplomas. So I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with Bachelor of Professional Accounting. Shania Carlos. Florence Chan. Adrian DePaule. Brittany Coucher. Isabel Stipich. Daniel Tam. May Ann Tran. I present the graduate admitted to a degree of business, Bachelor of Business Administration with a degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Professional Accounting, Tirushi De Silva. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Professional Accounting with a degree of Bachelor of Business Analytics. Angela Olivia. Linda Kendrick. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Professional Practice and Bachelor of Professional Accounting. Jessica Cordes. Ritma Danshak Shanake. Alexander Dimoski. Michael Driver. He is the recipient of Macquarie University's Award for Academic Excellence. Michael. Michael Facquari. Michael Shorey Hardy. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Sally Abdal. Paul Christian Asirada. Jose Alonso. Nithilan Aravendan. Syed Azhar. Tamara Badam. Bo Bradshaw. Kelly Corwood. Amy Chen. Anika Chabra. Emily Clayton. Patrick Cox. Tom Crofts. Catherine Davis. Cheris Nicole Bernabe de Guzman. Aditya Dugna. Hold on, that's a finish. Tan Pong Duan. Shayan Dolashahi. Emma Everington. Jerry Fu. Paul Kaluzis. Esther Gunaratam Ratnam. Thomas Helms. Sharika Jadu. Gurnur Kaur. Manchu Kim. Rory Krishne. Leonard Lee. Tiffany Lam. Min Tuan Lei. Karisha Lee. Tony Lee. Jicho Lee Ann. Kian McNara. Joshua McManaman. Panis Maharani. Diala Macquarie. Jose Mondracher. Anthony Nguyen. Lee In Wee Nguyen. Harry Nicholas. Ethan Oling. Kelvin Ong. Georgia Reward. Luke Reed. Adam Richley. Sang-Hyun Roo. Rohit Shiny. Callum Sanford. Lovish Sethi. Harrison Smith. Luke Isaac Tabaldo. Karen Tan. Ivan Tanzi Kai. Dylan Thorpe. Daniel Todors Iviski. Janola Muriel Tofilau. Michael Wang. Siki Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Professional Accounting. Daniel Abnos. Okay, Kevin Bong.
Kevin Wong is next.
Yep.
And then
When it happens, so you just let me remind us.
yeah, I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Because after Siki was Ken.
All right.
After Siki was Ken, and then Kevin.
Is it? Kelvin. Here is Kevin Wong. Kevin Wong. Daniel Abnos. Ansley Armstrong. Claire Baker. Louis Bazzoni. Iram Bayokai. Olivia Brown. Dylan Castro Giovanni. Arthur Chan. En-Hee Cho. Chuan Men Cho. Kayla Collins. Thomas Crichton. Anna Kolich. Stephen Daniel. Lauren Faruja. Noura Fatima. Pu Ji Fung. Pauline Rose Gatanila. Alrin G. Gialago. Nicholas Goschadler. Angelina Shi. Daniel Hunter. Kyle Jung. Romila Claire Justo. Harsh Kadam. Macquarie. Raymond Corey. Hajun Kim. Queen Lei. Lara Lever. Len Len KN. Yating Liu. Charlene Knight Molina. Diala Nastas. She's definitely going to come back for the master's degree here. Pong Ang Nguyen. Rashmita Entree. Ting Xuan Ku. Abe Sepkota. Sharon. Ashta Sharista. Alexander Simiranotis. Boon Kwang Te. Alexander Nicholas Trovato. Harry Vajendra. Kang Wang. Yuhang Wang. Yuchen Wang. Sammy Wong. Thomas Wunsch. Shuhei Shi. Sochita Shen. Ruhangcha Jun. Jinshu Zhang. Zhanqi Chang. Jidan Zhou. Chancellor, I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce and Master of Accounting, Nayana Kumar. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Management and Master of Accounting, Shamsher Heather. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Accounting. Wan Tu Hang Bui. Soni Cadabero. Rui Chen. Jethro Valerie. Ramiz Haq. Shakib Hassan. Adiba Islam. Vital Dev Sachna Krishna Mohan. Chiami Lin. Joaquin Liu. Michaela Moir Mene. Nofiane. Carissa Rodriguez. Simran. Recha Tian. Mesunren Tushin Bayar. Jiali Shu. Yishin Zhang. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce, Afra Arshad. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Professional Accounting. Brad Anthony's. Mechi Arnila. Sonil Bacharacharya. Arvind Bhakta. Alan Krita Bautlotia. Wen Tong Chen. Anusaya Chulun Bhatar. Ria Haryacha. Kai Chen Shi. Dinsha Kalyanda Puvana. Le Bao Nok Me. Thi Nu Yuan Mei. She is the recipient of Macquarie University's Award for Academic Excellence. Thi. Cheng Hao Men. Hei Chun Park. Jiang Fei Peng. Rochelle Diana Pereira. Mary Grace Ramos. Dennis Santos. Dem Queen Tran. Nongshung Queen Hong Tran. Fu Hong?
Yeah.
Fu Hong Tran. Jalisa. Jalisa Kaila Mendoza Varun. Chancellor, a higher degree by research is awarded to graduates who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristics is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. And graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Research, Xijin Chen, for a thesis entitled For Corporate Social Responsibility, Facets to Financial Fallout, How CSR Decoupling Fuels Opportunities, Non-GAAP Reporting. Xijin. Chancellor, that completes this morning's presentation of graduates from the Macquarie Business School.
Chancellor, I call on Olivia Brown, who graduated with a Bachelor of Professional Accounting, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Olivia.
Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates and guests, I'm very grateful to be standing here today on this special occasion. I would like to congratulate all my fellow graduates. This is recognition of the hard work you've put in and signifies your next journey in life. As this chapter closes, it is important to reflect on our future. Did you know that 38% of Australians are not using their highest qualification? When I was 16, my parents told me about cadet programs they had at their work. Since then, I knew that that was what I wanted to do, so for most of my degree, I worked at big accounting firms. I enjoyed it, but it started to become the wrong fit for me, so I left and landscaped my parents' front yard. With a year left of my degree, I knew I was going to be part of that 38%. I thought, what a waste. But I started working in financial advisory, and I'm halfway through a graduate diploma in financial planning. Although I'm not using my degree as an accountant, I realised I absolutely am using my degree, and I wouldn't be running the advice delivery team if I hadn't done the group assignments or studied capital gains tax. I wouldn't be able to make staffing and acquisition decisions if I hadn't studied management accounting. I absolutely love what I do. Some of you may already know that your career path doesn't align with your degree's field. Some of you might come to this conclusion later, and some of you will love what you studied. No matter what job you end up in, learn to leverage the skills you have and understand that passion drives success. Walt Disney, J.K. Rowling, Steve Jobs, passionate and successful. Passion fuels perseverance, innovation, and dedication. For us, I believe that passion grows from experience and personal development. As we gain job experience and become better in our chosen fields, enjoyment will spark. That passion will turn into the foundations of success, being initiative to innovate smarter ways to work and dedication to continuous learning. Build your passion and make it drive your success. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Olivia. I think what your own experience is showing resonates with what was said earlier. As the original designer of Australia's capital gains tax in 1986, it is really interesting to find someone else who's interested in it. There's not many of us around. And for those of you who are out there, you know why. But colleagues, please join me in thanking Olivia for sharing those thoughts. Distinguished guests, please join me in expressing our appreciation to Angela Brewer for that superb performance. Angela is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. So thank you very much, Angela. And please join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, the wonderful Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the Chinese transverse flute, the incomparable Dr. Chai Cheng-ying. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the representatives from our alumni community who come to these events and generously supply their time to assist us in ensuring the day runs smoothly so that you can all celebrate the occasion. So to those members of our community, please express our thanks. And please join me in thanking our technical staff, who you can't see but are up the back here, because they ensure that you can see and hear these proceedings, but also that they're available on live stream. So for those of you who have family and friends who weren't able to make it, they're able to participate in this joyous occasion. Please join me in thanking the technical staff. Graduates, no longer graduands, graduates. This ceremony is a rite of passage, but not, I hope, the end of your connection with Macquarie University. You're now part of a family of alumni that counts about 234,000 people spread across the world. When I say spread across the world, we have graduates from 150 countries, which is both representative of what Australia is, but also representative of the sorts of education that we're able to provide in Australia to our citizens and citizens of other countries. We will keep in touch with you through the alumni program, and we hope that you will keep in touch with us. Make sure you come back to campus, attend alumni events when you can, and perhaps even undertake more study. Most importantly though, as I said earlier, please remember the responsibilities that you have as graduates. Continue the hard work that brought you here today. Set demanding goals for yourself, goals to better your community. Retain your curiosity, pursue your dreams. And remember the people who help you along the way. Some are here, and I acknowledge their support on your behalf. So I'd ask you graduates, as is traditional in these events, to please stand. Turn now and please join me in giving a round of applause to your family and friends and your communities. Please now remain standing and turn to the front. With me on the stage are representatives of our academic staff. So the people who have taught you and nurtured you through your journey. And I'd ask you to give them a round of applause too, in thanks. Finally, turn to one another and give yourselves an amazing round of applause, because you deserve it, because you've worked hard, you've got here, and make sure you enjoy this day. Well done. Please, graduates, be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates of Macquarie University, on behalf of the staff and faculty of the university and of the continuing students, I again offer my warmest congratulations to our newest graduates. For all of you joining us here today, family and friends, I thank you on behalf of the entire Macquarie University community, and in particular on behalf of your graduates. I'm now going to invite our newest graduates and their families and friends to join us in the portico out through these doors to the side. And I'd invite you to enjoy our beautiful grounds and some refreshments. And I hope this place will retain a special place in your heart in the years ahead. I'm now going to ask you all to stand and please, and remain standing while the official party and our new graduates depart the hall. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.